Hello, everyone. Welcome to Erratic Symposium, episode 3, with your host, Jordan, and the other host. What's your
Kodo.
name? Yeah!
I'm Kodo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is going to be an amazing episode today, motherfuckers. Today, we're going to talk about. I don't know. What are we going to talk about?
Last
What
week,
up?
last time you told me that you wanna talk about YouTube, the thing that you say you find people don't watch
Uh,
long YouTube videos.
they just don't. Okay, yes. Last week, I was supposed to talk about this, but we didn't have the fucking time. First of all, I have a problem with people who just have problems watching long videos, like maybe 1 hour long videos, 30-minute long videos. I can sit through that stuff because I like to listen to these kind of things. Like maybe let me think. You remember this YouTuber, right? Noah Caldwell Gervais or something
Yeah,
like
you
that.
you introduced me to
Yes,
him.
I actually.
You introduced
Are you
him
okay with?
to me.
Yes, his videos are usually like hours long, an hour long, 2 hours long.
Yeah.
I One of his newer videos about Neverwinter Nights or something like that. Is it Neverwinter or Neverwinter Nights? I don't remember. It's 3 hours long. I sat through that shit, and for some reason,
Whoa,
I am
wait.
in. Yeah,
Okay. Even you can continue first before I say
Jesus,
something.
man.
I
And I
tell you
could
my
sit through
opinion.
that stuff. Yeah. I can sit through 3 hours, but for some reason, I am now infuriated by the idea that there are people out there who cannot stand videos more than a few minutes long or something like that. Like, I mean, isn't that a bit irrational in a sense? Like the fact that some people just are not okay with super long videos,
Okay.
even if the videos like may help them in a certain field, may help them in certain debates, may help them in life or some shit like that. Don't you think that's a bit weird?
Well, okay, so I agree with you that people should watch some long form videos, but yeah, I understand that people just
Yeah,
like not everyone.
continue.
You're the first person I heard of that can sit through 3 hours video, 2 hours videos, because I'm not the kind to do that. I usually separate the videos into multiple parts. If I watch a 3 hour video, I will separate it into multiple parts and take a few days to finish them. And that's how I
Hmm.
view those long videos, because yeah, we have other things going on in our life. So we
Yeah,
always need
yeah,
to
true. Yeah.
find
Hmm.
schedules and we need to plan that out and just spend a bit of time to watch it, maybe 20 minutes a day, and that's how I finish long videos. I don't watch stuff in one go.
Okay.
So when you say you watch it all 3 hours in one go, I was like, what the fuck, man? What do you do in
Okay,
life?
maybe, yeah, I suppose, no. First of all, I think I worded that a bit wrong. I gave the wrong impression. It's not that I actually sat down and watched the entire thing like a movie. I listened to it because there are certain videos that are
You list
extremely like narrative based. It's like a podcast. You listen to podcasts. In these kinds of videos, it's either uh, it is optional if you want to watch videos this long because sometimes they do give like illustrations and stuff. But I usually just listen to them because they still give enough points. My problem is with people who still have this weird complaint that a video is long. Why complain that a video is long if the fact that a longer video can sometimes contain more points than a 10-minute video? Like it's I don't really know how to say this honestly.
Yeah,
Like
I think just people aren't used to it. And people are used to
people
short
aren't
videos.
people are used to yeah.
Like if you
It's what
look at the
is this something about
social
is this something about yeah yeah okay sorry you go first man
okay,
sorry about that.
so from what I see, if you have used social medias before, like Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
Twitters, the
I am not
videos
a social media guy.
I know, but I've
Yeah.
experienced. If
Okay.
you scroll down, like people
Hmm.
they scroll down the walls every day, and the videos they
Oh
are
yeah, true.
usually like 5 minutes
Like,
or ten
yeah, pretty
minutes.
short
No, I
videos.
think it's barely 10 minutes mark. It's
I don't
usually
even
five
yeah I
to
don't
two
even
minutes.
I
They
don't
are all very
yeah
short. So I think people are
Okay.
used to that.
Mm.
But even
Yeah,
then,
yeah, true.
I think I'm the only person in this
Yeah,
in the real life. And
real life.
internet, like internet, there are tons of people they are willing to watch those very hour-long
Yeah,
videos.
they wouldn't. Yeah, they have the time.
Yeah,
they have
but
the patience.
in the real life, I think I'm the only person who just watch long form videos and find long form videos. And I try to get my friends to watch. I try to get my friends to watch long form videos and even suggest them you don't need to watch in one go. You can just cut it into parts, and people just still refuse to do it.
Yeah, true.
And
Wait. Do you know anyone who actually actively discourages anyone from like watching these kinds of videos?
no, have
Or the
you?
very or
I don't.
no, but no, but I do know that there are at the very least a few people who at the very least do complain that certain videos are long. And if
Well,
their complaint is based if their complaint is based on the fact that they don't have enough time to like watch these kinds of videos, I guess it makes sense. Friends should not come to the window.
I
They
don't
have,
think it makes
yeah.
sense because, like I said, I already told my friends you don't need to watch it in one go. You just separate it into multiple parts, and you can finish it. You can finish it within a
Yeah,
week,
that's true.
and they still
Yeah, that is
refuse to
true.
do it.
Oh, so you have a friend who actively doesn't want to watch. Oh, multiple friends.
Yeah, I just give
Does it
up.
mean that does it mean they have never watched a long form video, or they
No,
just don't have the time for that kind of stuff?
I
Or something.
never asked
You never. Oh,
directly,
you never
but
asked
yeah,
them.
from what, but they just refuse to watch it. So I
Oh
say
wow.
they are not used to our long form videos.
Oh wow. Yeah, I suppose those are the kinds of people I have a bit of a problem with. Not personally, of course. I don't know your friends, but
Mm.
just the fact that they wouldn't have the time to at the very least listen to this kind of stuff, maybe while they're doing work or something, or at the very least doing some other task. If they don't have the
Wait,
time to
hold
listen
on.
to stuff like this, what are you doing?
Okay, hold on
Yeah.
first. You say you
What happened?
listen to these videos while you're doing
I
other
listen.
stuff, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And after,
I'm different.
I actually listen to these long form videos like multiple times just so I can get all the points. Of
Oh,
course, it's not multiple times like immediately after I finish it, I immediately restart it. No. I don't have the patience for that. I watch it the next day if I have more time, and if I think to myself, that long video that I watched yesterday is super interesting. I will rewatch it. I have rewatched most of that Noah Caldwell Gervais's. I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Yeah.
I've watched most of Noah's videos like more than twice now. He has a very interesting narrative when it comes to like the stuff he talks about.
Okay,
And
I see.
yeah, and okay, here's why I wanted to talk about this. Because last week, I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago, Noah released a video talking about Fallout 76.
Yeah.
You know
I
that
saw
game,
it.
right? You know how
No,
the
I'm
dumpster
totally
fire
never
that
heard of
fucking
it.
game.
I'm not a gamer. I
What?
never heard of it.
How?
You
No,
believe
don't
me?
fucking lie to me, you son
Yeah,
of a
of
bitch.
course. I'm just lying.
Don't lie to me. Yeah, okay,
It's a
good.
big meme. It's a big meme for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, it's not even a meme, it's a fucking dumpster fire by this point. It's a dumpster fire
I really like the
fire
song.
is
I like the song. The
what,
Tell Me
Country
Lies.
Road?
Tell Me Lies.
Country Road.
No. Tell Me Lies. You know
Me
about the
lies.
song, right?
I don't.
My
What
friend
is
sent me a
this?
video. Sent me the video, and it's just the video of Todd Howard. He just talking about like announcing his games and talking
Oh
about
my
all these
god!
features, and then someone
Oh
just
shit!
put in the songs, and it just
Oh wow!
I like
Holy
the
shit!
I just like the video because of the songs.
Oh wow!
I think it's actually a good song. It's actually the song I
shit!
like, so I enjoy the
That
videos.
must be that must have been an amazing video. I should go look for it, man. Or do you still have it? Can you send it to me or something?
I can send it to
like
you
later. Yeah. Good. Okay, first of all, let's go back to the point. Here's why I wanted to talk about this. Last week or 2 weeks ago, Noah released a video of Fallout 76.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Nobody in the Fallout 76 subreddit like talked about it, which was weird. Because
Do you hang
I
out in
watched it.
subreddit?
I usually
Fallout
just
76?
I look around the Fallout I look around the Fallout 76 subreddit just to see what the shit is happening. I look at both our Fallout and our Fallout 76. They're both two different subreddits, mind you.
Okay.
Our Fallout hates Fallout 76 like with a passion. But our Fallout 70, which is basically the Fallout 76 subreddit, is a bit more neutral. They're just there like, we're fucking casuals. We just like playing the game. Some people there, a vocal minority, hate our the normal Fallout subreddit. So here's what happens. I see that someone posted Noah's video of Fallout 76, and I think to myself, okay, this is gonna get some traction because Noah's like take on Fallout 76 is actually very nuanced. He sees that there is good points and that there is bad points. He had fun with Fallout 76, but he understood that there were a lot of intrinsic problems with it, and that he himself is a bit mad as to the fact that that is true. So I
What do
was
you mean?
thinking,
Wait, what do you
okay,
mean by he's a bit mad?
like there are certain things in the game that he himself, I guess, disagrees with. Like he doesn't like he makes a point where it seems almost as if Fallout, the Bethesda Fallout made by Bethesda Studios, is slowly for some reason meshing with Skyrim, in a sense that there are certain things about it, like certain gameplay mechanics, like the idea of using melee weapons with strange, almost magical enhancements, which in the grand scheme of things is not Fallout, because he makes an example. There is a power fist, basically a melee weapon, a very powerful melee weapon that for some reason a power fist, yeah, a power fist.
Yeah.
That for some reason has an enhancement. It's a legendary, I guess. It's a legendary power fist that has an enhancement that for some reason, if you hit an enemy, you drain the health of the enemy and you get the health. It's like a vampiric power fist.
It's a life steal.
And yes, which is something that is like he thinks this is a bit off because this is not Skyrim.
Okay.
Skyrim is allowed to have this kind of stuff because it is a fantasy.
Okay.
And I suppose in the grand scheme of things, a fantasy is allowed to have that kind of stuff. But Fallout has never really had such oddly fantastical elements. Which to him was a bit of a problem. Was a bit of like a thematic, I think it's a thematic or just a problem of identity. Like the Fallout identity is I guess slowly being mutated.
So
into like
what?
fantasy
So with
shit.
these examples, what are you trying to say about the subreddit?
Basically, okay. First of all, no. Again, I thought, okay, the subreddit, because of the fact that no one likes and has problems with the game, I was under the impression that the Fallout 76 subreddit was going to use what he talks about as a sort of a base, a sort of a stepping stone for their future arguments. Because he can make very good like points. He can make very good arguments. He is very nuanced. There's a sort of a genuine like effort that he puts into how analytical he is with the games. So I was under the impression, okay, people are going to use this, blah blah blah. Nothing happened.
You mean people ignore the video?
I think there's only less than 20 upvotes in his video. I was shocked. I was actually disappointed that nobody paid any mind to it. So some people who did, at the very least, commented that this was a good video, which is nice. It's nice to know that there are some people who understand that, yes, he is a moderate and that his moderate points should be taken, at the very least, with some seriousness. So I was a bit happy with that. But there's one guy who commented that, yes, it's a good video, but damn, is it long. And for some reason, that struck me as the worst excuse for like just for not appreciating his video.
Okay.
This is a video that could, at the very least, help you in your arguments
Okay.
for Fallout 76. And for some reason, you did absolutely nothing. And I will come to believe most people didn't watch it because it was long. That is just a presumption, though, because of course I'm not gonna ask them like, "Hey, did you watch this? Why did you not watch it?" Because I might sound like a fucking asshole. But for some reason, it got more traction in the Fallout subreddit and not the Fallout 76 subreddit. And it's actually pretty funny because I think
Okay.
in the Fallout,
Wait first.
yeah,
I think I come to the while I was speaking.
Yep, come.
I think I suddenly realized something.
Mhm.
It's all depend on whether the person is interested. Like for example, like I subscribe to a lot of video essays. Yeah, they are all long form videos. Yes, it's true. But that is because I'm very interested in video games analysis. That's
But
why
this is the
I'm
Fallout
fine with
76
this.
subreddit. They should be interested in this super long ass
So,
video about
okay,
Fallout
are they?
76.
So maybe they are all casuals something, because if
No,
I
because
can easily understand if a casual doesn't want to watch a long form videos and just want to play games. I can understand
in
that
Fallout
mindset.
in Fallout 76 there is quite a few groups of people who are really ardent defenders of Fallout 76. Like
Okay,
no, this week, you know what happened this week? Sorry.
what happened this week?
You know what? There was a Reddit post on the Fallout 76 subreddit where one guy literally calls out YouTubers who talk about Fallout 76 and calls them liars. They call them fake news. He called, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing a lot of stuff here. He literally says that they are the ones fueling the hate of Fallout 76. When,
Welcome,
by
one
the
and
looks
all,
of it, that's not what's happening, because most of these YouTubers really, really have this sort of passion to just like tell Bethesda that what they are doing is not right. It's not saying I hate Fallout 76 because I hate Fallout 76. They're literally just saying they don't like what's happening to Fallout 76. They have very much proper arguments, proper reasons as to why Bethesda is just not doing things right. Like, oh, you shouldn't do this. You shouldn't. Oh, you shouldn't like.
It's a
In a sense,
fanboys.
they're trying to protect the Fallout 76 players who are still playing Fallout 76. But for some reason, there is quite a large now. I'm sorry, because in this post on the subreddit, like a few hundred people upvoted it. A few hundred people read the post, literally blaming YouTubers for something they themselves are not intrinsically like literally doing. And a few hundred people said, yes, what you're saying is fucking right. What the hell is happening here? How extremist can you get to immediately say, no, Fallout 76 should not be criticized. All these YouTubers are fucking idiots. They are all just fueling the fire. They're all getting views and shit.
No,
And
I never use. I don't use Reddit, but I heard Reddit is a terrible circle jerk place.
There are
From
quite a
Discord.
yeah. Reddit does have a few.
It's a very terrible circle jerk.
Honestly, what
site.
do you expect by this point? I am so surprised that people are mad at this. What do you expect? There are so many subreddits for specific things that I'm surprised that people are not just there going, well, if there's a subreddit for a specific thing, of course, they're going to love or hate that specific thing. It's pretty hard to be moderate in a place that immediately identifies itself on one fucking thing. Are you okay, man?
Sorry? Could you
Am
repeat?
I too angry?
No.
What happened? Did it cut off or something?
Just something about specific things. You say something about the specific things. Could you repeat on that?
It's like this. I'm a bit surprised that some people are still angry that Reddit is so one-sided. Or a lot of subreddits are one-sided in a sense. Because of course they fucking are. subreddits focus on one thing usually. Like say a gaming subreddit, it focuses on one game. Our
Oh
Devil May
shit.
Cry, I guess. Our Toho. Our Monster Hunter. Our I don't know some fucking mobile game, Soccer Spirits or some shit like that. They
Okay.
focus on that stuff, and I'm under the impression that the hive mind is a very natural thing when it comes
Fuck
to
hive
these kinds of
mind.
communities. The hive, yes, the
Fuck
hive mind.
Fuck hive
Ooh.
mind, man.
What? Why fuck the hive mind? Come on.
I mean,
Sometimes the
because
hive mind can
I
get things fucking
no,
done.
I prefer something. I prefer individual. Individualistic.
Yeah.
So I don't
How
like
can you
hive.
be
I don't like hive.
individualistic when you are? How can you be individualistic when all your individual thoughts have to be influenced from somewhere? I
No.
don't know. That's just this is me spouting out bullshit at this point. I am not a philosopher of individualism, so
Yeah, but even
so
then, despite that, I also noticed that even within Discord I'm in, they have some sort of circle jerk like there's like a Digiboy Discord. I'm in the Digiboy
oh
Discord.
yes. I mean, who would go to Who would go? You mean Digibro? Did you say
Discord.
I'm sorry.
His Discord. I
Oh,
subscribe.
I mean,
I
I
donate
would.
to his Patreon.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you
Even
serious? Fuck, I don't.
yeah, I didn't
Okay,
tell you, but
cool.
I
That's
do.
pretty cool.
And even then, I noticed that even in Discord, like Digipro Discord, they will certainly stick to a few anime, like talk a few anime are pretty common. It's not that they just. It's a bit of circle jerk. It's just
But then
there are a few
I'm
anime that are very popular in that Discord. They will just talk about it very frequently.
well, I'm
Like
surprised that
that's an
you're
example.
surprised that is. Sorry.
I only noticed this recently. It's not just it's not just his
But
Discord. It's just basically
I'm
every Discord I join. They will tend to quote unquote circle jerk around a few games. Yeah, but they are still
but I'm
opening up. They don't just
Mhm.
like angrily that
Ooh.
different stuff like the Fallout 76 subreddit you mentioned. And all that
I mean, no,
hive
it's,
mind.
yeah.
I don't think it's a hive mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Digibro's Discord, I'm surprised that it's even that big a deal. I mean, that big a thing for you to take note of the fact that they like only a select few kinds of anime. Because I'm under the impression that people who love Digibro, who will donate to his Patreon, who will actively enter his Discord, are the people who align with his tastes of anime the most.
Well,
So I'm not surprised that there's
it's
such a
well, Digibro love Keon very much, right?
yes.
And Evangelion, right?
Evangelion, yes.
Yeah,
Evangelion,
both
yes.
of those shows are very I talk about very frequently, and they are very much shield. Not sure if shield is the right word. It's just they praise it a lot,
Hmm.
and if there's
Ooh.
they're just willing to talk about it, and if there's people who doesn't understand, they are very open to explain. Yeah, I've seen people who are in the Discord and just say like I don't get K-On! And then the members there they are very open, they're willing to explain like why it's good
So
and stuff.
so nobody gets mad. They just say,
No,
"Oh,
no,
it's like
they aren't
this."
toxic. It's not toxic.
Is it's not a
It's
very
not that toxic. Not toxic at all.
Oh, okay. Now that part is a. Then again, I suppose Digibro has never really, liked
Like what?
toxic shit that much. I don't know.
Well, what do you
For
mean?
some
Like
reason,
toxic shit?
no. For some reason, a part of me thought Digibro's like fan base would have a bit more toxicity, which is a bit off because I think it's only an extremely vocal minority of fans in any medium who are toxic. Only a very small group of people are toxic. That's what I'm saying.
Like
But for some reason, at that point when you talked about Digibro's Discord, a part of me said, "Oh shit, it's full of toxic people." And then I realized, oh wait, no, that's not the fucking case. What am I doing?
I'm also very worried. I'm a bit worried.
I thought you I thought
How
you were
before
gonna
I
say
join the Discord, before I join the
shit.
server, I'm quite worried. Like, how will the community be like? Will they be like a huge hive mind or a huge circle jerk or very toxic? And then I join it, and then hey, they're pretty good They
It's
are
not
pretty cool
that
guys.
bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not that bad. They are
They,
pretty cool
they
guys.
still have a somewhat of a hive mind thing, but
It's not
who gives a
no
shit?
no no. It's
It's
not
that
hive
bad a
mind.
hive mind.
They don't have hive mind.
It's just
they have
it's
the
just
usual
a shared opinion.
the usual quote unquote circle jerk from every other servers. From every other servers
It's
I
basically
see.
so basically
Yeah,
shared opinions.
Share opinions. Yeah.
Interesting.
And they have.
You know what? Yeah.
And I talk
Continue.
about this to the servers. I'll openly write it down in the server. I type in the server and tell them what I just realized. And then one of the person he sent me the Digibro Essential Anime chart. Which is to say, yeah, if you're in this Discord server,
oh my god,
yeah, these are the animes you should try watching.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So it proved that it actually proved my point that yeah, in each community they will all have their own share opinion, quote unquote circle jerks and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's what makes it a community, but that's what makes it a community that works. Sorry, my dog is snoring a bit.
I didn't hear a dog. I hear your phone.
My dog snored a bit. Yeah, my phone is like literally on the laptop.
Okay.
My dog is like right next to me, sleeping. He snores a bit every once in a while.
Yeah.
You know what? I do have a problem with when I use Discord, honestly. Because as you might fucking know, I have said absolutely nothing on Discord for fucking years by this point.
You don't say anything on the WhatsApp group.
You know why? Because I am not used to talking on the internet. I am terrified of the idea that once I say something, I have broken like a chain of conversation. Like I'm under the perception that when there is a conversation on Discord, you are not supposed to fucking go into it. Because if that happens, you break this nice flow of the conversation, which is why I'm always terrified. I'm always terrified of going into Discord.
Yeah, some servers, it depends on the server. Some of them they actually moderate it, and if you just jump in and come up with a completely different topic, the mod will actually warn you. Yeah, I've seen so far I already encountered one server that's like that, and the others they don't. Other servers I haven't encountered this issue.
I must ask, is Kosi dead?
Kosi? No.
Yes. Is it dead?
Well, I'm not really. I'm not very active in there. I don't think it's dead. I have this
odd feeling that I think one of the moderators actually left because everyone just kept spamming. Kosi is dead. I haven't seen him in a while.
I didn't even know.
Wasn't it the guy with Tenchi as his like profile pic?
Who?
Which one? What?
Who's
the
mod? Who's the mod who left? Do you remember his name?
The mod with the Tenchi profile pic. Remember that? I don't remember his name. Shit. I'm so sorry, guys.
I only know one guy. I only know one guy.
I don't know. Either he left or either he left or he just doesn't come into it the Discord channel anymore or something. Or maybe he's still there and I just have not seen him for like a while.
I see.
I don't know. Because at one point he actually posted a rant about the fact that everyone was saying Kosi is dead and it was annoying him and he just said, fuck it, I'm quitting. And I was like, holy fucking shit.
Yeah, it's sometimes.
I feel like it could be a joke, I think, but I'm actually a bit terrified.
I have to be honest that I'm fine with shit posting. Shit posting is fun and silly funny.
But isn't there like a separate
too much shit posting?
Yeah, too much shit
posting is not good for me. Like the Kosi is they basically just 90% shit post and 10% no content. Where's the content?
Wait, 90% shit post and 10% no content.
10%,
Isn't that just 100% shit post?
No, 10% content. 90% shit post.
I just said 10% no content, which is a bit off. Okay.
10% content, and that's sometimes I think I find the Kosi's the shit post is a bit too much.
I'm scared Kosi.
I like it when there's.
I
just wish it can be more serious. You think it's dead? You think it is dead?
No, there are people saying it's dead, which just makes it so that Kosi is still alive.
I don't think
everyone is just posting.
I don't think it's dead.
I
Actually.
don't know. Where the
they
hell
make
did
a joke.
Koji is
It's a
dead
running
come
joke
from anyway?
because
Yeah, but it's a running joke that
it's too
I don't
quiet.
remember where it came from.
Because a lot of channels that are made and they die out, and the sub function of the server just overshadow the main function of the server, like the ASMR.
Why the shit is there an ASMR channel? Anyway,
there's one. You know, right?
What? No, I mean, why is it there? I'm so surprised that it was there the first time I went in.
It overshadows the main function, the main purpose of the Discord. It also is partly contribute to the server's dead meme.
No, I'm asking you. I don't know whether or not you even know why it's there. Why is it there? Were there that many people who like ASMR in the fucking Discord server?
There are quite a few people in the server who use it. Actually.
That's so interesting because I'm always under the impression that ASMR was just not for me. So
it's not for you.
I don't know. I thought because I keep hearing jokes about ASMR, and I kept thinking, okay, so maybe ASMR is more or less of some weird thing only a few people use. But then I realized
it has a market in Japan.
Yeah, it has a market. Oh, in Japan. That's
it's a Japan thing.
Oh wow.
It's for loners.
What's the Japan thing?
Well, have you used ASMR before? Do you know why it's ASMR?
Yeah, I know what ASMR is. I have never used it because I thought it would never work on me. I always thought it just feels fucking awkward. But that's only just me.
Some people use it. It has multiple purpose. It depends.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, I think it's quite. From what I see, I think it's big. I can say maybe I might be wrong. It's big. It has a sizable market in Japan.
Ooh. I don't know. I'd rather listen to like music and stuff rather than ASMR.
You don't listen to ASMR as a music. Who do that?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, there's ASMR music? Are you serious?
No. I told you're using ASMR as a music, like listening to music. No one does that.
No. I'd rather listen to music than try out ASMR. Because I'm under the impression that if ASMR is usually used to like calm people down, I might as well just listen to calming music.
Well, if you don't want to use it to calm people down, if you don't want to use it as a healing medium, you can use it to jerk off.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't know about that.
I don't know. I'd rather jerk off to something I can see than something I can hear.
There's a not safe for work ASMR and the safe for work.
Are you serious?
Yes, a not safe for work ASMR. Like you need to listen to the sound and then you imagine the scene area.
What the? Wow! I have never thought about that.
Yeah, it's not just for healing. It's not just for the healing. Yeah, and some people cannot live without the voice. Like my housemate, he cannot read manga or he cannot read doujins because he wants the sound. And I think maybe he can use ASMR.
So wait, he has not used ASMR?
I don't think he used it. I don't think he ever heard of it because ASMR is very, very niche.
Yeah, it's a very niche.
And but every time I mention about doujin or manga, he will just say he prefer anime because there's sound. So
I prefer manga.
it just I don't know which one I prefer. It's just that I need to depends. Like okay, if I wanna watch manga, I want the art to be very good and the panels to be good and the direction to be good. And if I watch the anime, I want the animation to be great. It just depends.
But by this point, anime is not fucking great.
Well, you just haven't watched good. You just haven't watched good anime.
I have. I've watched most of.
There are actually plenty. Just don't watch seasonals.
Studio Trigger, Gainax, all that shit. There's more, but
you need to find. You need to find your way. Just don't watch seasonals. Now, if you wanna find qualities.
I'm sorry. Because when you said you have to find your way, I kept thinking. For some reason I remember that. I think it was that Kill la Kill song or something.
Don't Lose Your Way, the
But
song.
yes, yes, and I was like, holy shit! Wait, is this like some sort of fucking reference or something?
No, it's
I
not.
thought it was
It's
pretty.
not.
Oh, fuck off! I thought it was pretty
Yeah, you
hilarious.
just yeah. So when I watch or watch anime or I read mangas or play video games or anything else, I just experiment. I just try out new things and see what fits me instead of just consuming the latest stuff. You know.
I don't know. I prefer manga, if only because of the fact that most of the manga I read is comedy by this point, and anime when it comes to certain comedic manga, like maybe slice of life comedies or something like that, or full coma comedies, anime cannot, by this point, from what I have experienced, cannot adapt those kinds of comedy at all.
Okay.
Like the
I
pacing
don't
is just
enough.
wrong.
I don't read enough. Okay, wait.
What?
Yeah, I don't read enough. I don't read enough comedy manga or watch enough comedy manga to just comment on this. But I can get a laugh. I can get a laugh from a comedy anime. It just I can get a laugh from it. But I just don't have the experience like you, like compare the source materials and the adaptations. Yeah, the source material and the adaptations,
really...
and then say like which one, like the timings.
I mean, comedy is really all based on timing. I suppose if I watched the anime first, it would be much more acceptable for me. But if I read the manga first and then I watched the anime, only to realize that the pacing I gave to the manga is not the same in the anime, that's where it all goes downhill. Because, well, it's pretty... You know what I mean, right?
I get it. Okay. Now that I think about it. Yeah. I read the Asobase. Do you know about that?
I have not heard of this. What is this about?
It's last season's anime, and I read
the manga. Of course, I don't know
first.
anime.
I read the manga first. It's a comedy.
Ooh, okay.
I read the manga first, and I like it for its art style and its comedy.
Okay.
And then the manga didn't get translated. It just translate 3 chapters, so I'm forced to watch the anime.
Oh shit.
And
that's pretty sad.
Just think that the anime adapted pretty well. I think it's fortunate. Yeah. But I just still prefer the manga because the art style is so unique.
Oh, okay. I mean, I suppose when it comes to making anime, you do have to make some downgrades when it comes to like art style, just to make the animation much easier, which is always a pretty sad thing.
But it really still ultimately depends. Usually, I've seen the last night I watched. Yesterday I watched Bloom to You. You never heard of it?
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay, fine.
No.
Okay, anyway,
to you.
I watched Bloom to You, and I read the manga beforehand. So and yesterday I just watched it. I watched an episode and then I read the chapters just to compare back to back. And ultimately, I just decide that I don't think the adaptation has anything wrong with it. I think it's a fine. I just think it's a very normal adaptation. So, and then I come to the conclusions that just pick one of them. One of them is fine. Neither is better than the other. For me.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, that's the conclusion I come to. So there's no need to if you just if you already read the manga, I don't think there's any reason to watch the anime. Or same for the anime viewers. If they have watched the anime, there's no reason to read the manga. So I talk about this. I speak about this to a Discord, to a Yuri. Yeah, it's a Yuri anime. To a Yuri Discord server. I speak out on my opinion on this.
There's a Yuri Discord server as well.
Discord has everything. You need to know that Discord has everything. I just joined that server, by the way. So I speak about my opinion on this thing, and then there are people replying. They told me that, well, but it's nice to see an animated version of the stuff you like. That's a
I
reply I
mean,
get.
I don't know. I would rather see a good animation of something that I like.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
agree.
remember, like
I just prefer like either I either prefer an adaptation that is its own thing, or an adaptation that is way better than source materials than just an equal one. If it's just equal,
Isn't
just
wasn't that
pick
the
one.
what?
Just pick one.
Wasn't that what happened? Wasn't that what happened to K-On! Or something? Because
No.
I remember hearing K-On!'s manga is mediocre, but the anime was fucking amazing.
Yes. Okay,
Yeah.
that's true. I have the manga. I actually have the manga and I read it and I watched the show, and it's really different things.
Holy shit. I think one example that I have for a good manga, but a rather mediocre or lackluster animation is Jitsuwa Watashi wa. Have you read that?
Actually, I am. Is it?
Actually, yes, actually I am. Yes, it's
Wait,
that one.
how do I know about this?
What is this? How is that
Actually,
possible?
what is this about? What is this about?
Have you?
Oh, my monster secret.
Basically, a guy finds out that the girl he likes is actually a vampire, and he has to live with the
is this
secret.
Twilight?
What?
Yeah, I'm just kidding. Twilight. It looks like harem, shogun, comedy, supernatural, romance,
suppose
vampire.
at a certain point, technically is.
Okay, why is this an example of bad
Because for in my opinion, the manga is quintessential absurdist comedy. It is absurd, it is preposterous, and it is hilarious.
Okay.
The anime does not do that whatsoever. All the amazing reactions, all of the timing, the snappiness of the comedy is not there. I hated the anime. I tried watching 3 episodes of it. I dropped it because I just thought to myself, no, I love the manga. The manga should not have its comedy be butchered like this. And I just stopped. I was like, no, fuck this. No. Because I suppose when it comes to manga, you control the pace of the entire thing. Sometimes the paneling, the framing helps you to control the pace, but in anime, you do not control the pace of anything. And for some reason, the director of Jitsuwa Watashi wa did not think to himself, maybe I should sit down and watch what the shit I just made.
Well,
fuck me. How did he think any of the jokes hit?
Have you seen the mouse score? It's quite high. Okay, fine, I'm wrong. The mouse, my anime list.
Yes, I know mouse.
7.06. So
I
guess it's kind of popular or something.
Fuck that. People have shit comedic taste.
Yeah, okay. People tell me that Mao is unreliable.
I mean, technically, the adaptation is okay animation-wise.
It's okay. It's not good. You need to have superior animations.
and as an adaptation, it is at least faithful.
But if you hate it, it's not faithful. If you hate it, it's not faithful anymore.
No, it's not faithful comedy-wise. It is faithful in terms of content, in terms of what happens, in terms of the comedy in what happens. It's not
like
there.
Shot by shot.
I don't think it is a full shot by shot sort of thing, but I mean, let's just say Jitsuwa Watashi wa just cannot work as an animation. It has to work as some sort of manga, or at the least as something more, as an anime that has very wild pace differences that work. Like when it comes to comedy, boom, the comedy's there, disappears, boom, it's there. It's a very how should I talk about the comedy for this? It's it's slightly fast paced, I guess.
I wanna ask. Okay, is there a manga that you like and the adaptation does its justice? Do you have one in your
That's
mind?
a good question because I don't watch that much anime actually. Let me think. No.
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 Okay. Let me think.
No.
Let me
Ish.
think
What?
first. Well, I think
Pikachu,
I haven't. There isn't one on my mind, but I think there's one potential. There's one potential candidate
Yes.
because I haven't read the manga. Aria.
I haven't read the manga yet.
Aria.
Oh, Arya. I thought I wait. Is Arya good or something like that? Because I kept for some reason
anime
I
is-
remember somebody saying it's not that good. Which
What
is
the
weird.
fuck? Who is that guy? I need to
I
kill
don't.
him.
I don't remember. For
Who the
some
fuck is
reason,
that bastard?
I keep thinking someone had at one point said it's not as good as I thought, and I was like, okay,
What?
it's pretty sad.
Well, I can say that I can say it's kind of forgotten. Not really forgotten. It's
Forgotten.
quite
Oh, that's
not.
pretty
I
sad.
can't say forgotten, but when I ask people in real life, have you heard about this show? No one has said yes, except for one guy. There's only one guy I know that he said he heard of it, but he never watched it. And anyone else,
Wait, can I?
anyone else just say no, I have never heard of this show. But
Oh wow.
when I'm
Pretty
on
sad.
the internet, it's like one of the most respected show, one of the most acclaimed show, something like this. Yeah,
Holy shit, that's pretty
it's
cool.
kind of we are very well respected, and I don't know whether I don't know whether influential is the right is a suitable term.
Okay.
It's just very well respected, well liked show, and
Oh.
I think it deserves it.
In any
And
case, I don't think I have an example. I can't think of one right now, like at all, which is pretty sad in and of itself. Oh, before that, can I ask one thing?
Yeah.
You know Yotsubato, right?
Yeah.
Is there an anime of it? Yes
I
or
don't
no?
recall.
I don't.
I don't recall. I don't.
Because I realized they have translated Yotsubato, and they have started selling it in Malaysia. I have the first 6 volumes just from last week.
You bought
It's
them?
pretty good. Yes, 6. There were supposed to be 8, but I could not find the 7th, and I did not want to buy the 8th volume without the 7th volume. So I just bought the first 6 volumes.
I see.
It's pretty fun.
Actually,
pretty cute little manga.
Yeah, it's the not Japanese, the Malaysia. What is it again? What's the Malaysia Genpa comic?
What?
Is it? Yeah, Genpa comics.
Genpatsu.
Yeah.
Translated by Kadokawa. Something.
Yeah, Genpa comics.
Ish.
They just, I think they have collaboration with Kadokawa. Is it or something? They just
Yes, they do
translate several Kadokawa stuff. Love Life, Yasubato, Your Game. They also.
Yes, I have seen.
They've also translated a few one-shot manga that no one's heard of, and I don't even remember. I don't even remember the manga's name, and I don't think they are.
I guess that's why nobody.
I don't think they're worth
that's why
reading.
nobody remembers it.
Yeah, maybe because they aren't really worth reading. I actually bought one, and I don't even remember its name, but I can tell you its content.
Holy shit!
I can tell its content, but I don't remember its name. It's a slice of life. It's a slice of life in a world. In a world that is just full of weird, crazy shit. And I actually, it's actually quite alright. And then it just end out of nowhere.
I think I
end out of nowhere, and then the end. There's no more volume 2 or shit. And I look up the author. The author never do anything again.
Yeah. Holy crap! That sounds so sad. The author never drew anything ever a fucking again.
I never see. I just never see the other stuff the authors draw, and they just okay.
Sad. Actually, now that I think about it, I actually did buy a one shot from I think it was also by Genpa.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was about though. I think it was about. Was it either like? Yes, it was in a different alternative world, like a fantasy-esque world or something like that. The only chapter I fully remember is the main character, which is, I guess, like a little girl or something like that, or a teenager.
Okay.
I think falls down somewhere into the deeper parts of the city, where she finds out there is literally another city underground. And it's like all... what happened during it anyway? Something happens. She finds out there are things living underneath there. Some weird humanoid-esque thing. They're not that scary or anything. It's not a horror manga. It's more of a cutesy slice of life thing. She, I don't remember how she gets back
Hold
up.
on first.
I think they help her get back up.
Hold on first.
Something like that. Yeah. What happened?
Let me go look the manga. It's just right behind me.
Okay. I don't remember the name of the manga, so if you tell me the name, I have no fucking clue. Like, at all. Let me think. What happens? She gets up. He's there. Oh well. Well, he's gone.
Okay, I just got back.
Oh shit, you're back. Yeah.
Okay. So what you say? Yeah, we bought the same manga. It's called
Oh shit.
Okukucho Here and There.
Oh, I think that is the name of the manga. Yes, something. Let me.
And it does in fact has a chapter that he falls down.
It's like I think the last chapter or second last chapter.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
You're correct. And then
I think it was it. Oh shit! It is. Holy fuck! I wonder where is it. I haven't seen it in like a while.
It just one volume. Too bad.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty nice slice of life. Pretty sad that it never continued.
Yeah,
at all.
If it continue, I think I can relate because I'm quite interested.
Yeah.
I wanna see the world flesh out more.
Yeah.
I don't know why Genpa Komi just go and localize all this one volume shit, one volume stuff.
Oh, do you
why
know
not
what?
just
You know
what?
Yeah.
What is it?
You know what I want?
What?
I want Genpak or anyone to just translate the Toho mangas and
Impossible.
release them here.
Possible.
Oh, why? Why would you? Did you say impossible or possible?
It's impossible.
Too niche.
It's way too niche.
That's pretty sad. Because actually, I heard that some Forbidden Scrollery is actually starting to get released in the West or something like that. So I'm surprised that
KL. It's actually in KL. I even have I even have 2 volumes. I have 2 volumes of it.
You bitch! Why did you not tell me this? I wish
I told you. Okay, fine. It's by Yen Press. I'm also surprised. Like last year December, I went to Kinokuniya and then I saw the Forbidden Scrollery Volume 1 right there. Just like, what the fuck? Did they just translate the Toho manga? What the fuck? Yeah. And I'm kind of happy, and then I bought the Volume 1, and then ever since I've been collecting the books. I think they have translated 5 so far. I'm going to collect all of them.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I have most of Pokemon Adventures. That's the manga. You know that one, right?
I didn't read it. How many mangas are there? How many volumes are there?
Oh shit! I think I have like 30 plus from like 3 to 4 years of just going to. I'm in Kuching, so I just go to like. Where is that place again? Is it still called? Oh fuck! Shit? I don't remember the name of the mall, even though I went there just last week for Yotsubato.
Because
it's not Enterprise, no, is it?
Is it?
No, something else.
I want to ask that.
I don't fucking remember.
Is it bootleg or is it official?
No, it is official stuff. It is from a popular bookstore. Our company, popular bookstore, does not allow bootleg shit to come in.
Yeah, fuck you. It allows a lot of bootleg shit. Actually, it allows bootleg shit.
That is not true.
No.
Nah.
Wait. Okay. The DVDs. Have you looked at the DVD sections?
I'm not there for the DVDs, motherfucker. I'm there for the books, and I will come to believe they, at the very least,
the DVD sections they are all bootlegs. Those anime, they are all bootlegs.
That's because nobody in Sarah gives a crap about bootleg DVDs.
But you say they don't accept bootleg stuff. But you are wrong. They accept bootleg DVDs.
That's because I forgot they actually sell bootleg DVDs. I mean, or DVDs in general. If they did, then yes, I'm under the impression that most of their stuff is at the very least bootleg. In which case, I retract my statement. But when I said that, I was under the impression that we were talking about books. Because I forgot popular bookstore also sells.
bootlegs book is possible. It's something possible. I've seen it before.
I have never heard of that. That's
There
pretty
is
interesting.
I actually bought one. Like I went to
What?
KL.
What? A fan translation or something?
No. It's just that
Huh.
I think they just
Interesting.
steal the scans, or they just translate and they didn't
printed it.
localize, and they just printed it without permissions, and they are in low qualities.
Oh, that kind of bootlegging. Okay.
Yeah, I
suppose in
actually.
I suppose in that case there are certain smaller bookstores that I guess get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it just I think that they are made in China or Hong Kong, something like that. And then
why
they
not
just
make
sell
it here? Why not just get a printer and do it?
I don't know. But
unless the paper is super specific and you need like specific publishing companies.
They are in low quality actually.
Ouch.
But
other than that,
yeah, I think it's fine. How should I say? It's fine. I guess I don't really hate pirates.
Yeah, you don't hate those fucking pirates out at sea.
Okay, wait. I have a certain acceptance, a certain moral code. Like piracy is fine if you have no way to access the official stuff.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Or it's fine if you're using it just as a way to protest a service.
Yeah, also that.
Like I don't know, like
some
fucking
people use that. Yeah, and but yeah. So piracy is fine if you. What should I say again? Yeah, if you cannot have no way to access the actual service, but and there's also just the piracy that you pay, which I don't get it, like the one in Populars.
Why
the one in Popular? Because yeah, as I said, all the DVDs in Popular they are pirates, and I don't think there is any reason to buy them because we have internet right now. We can just go to go to Nia and torrent it, or we can go to Kiss Anime and stream it. So why are you spending 20 ringgit to buy a DVD in way lower quality and in way worse subs? There are people who defend it actually. I have friends who defend the DVDs in the Popular.
Yeah,
I don't know
capitalism, motherfucker. Capitalism, right there. You gotta make money one way or another. I guess I don't know.
And then there's also the bullet mangas. I don't think I accept them because you can read them online too. You can read them online as well. Why buy bullets manga when you can already read them online? There's so many websites out there.
Okay.
And way better quality and way better translations.
Oh yeah. Other than that, I think the other two mangas that I have, or two manga series that I have, is one volume of Shokugeki no Soma and the first 3 volumes of Soul Eater Not.
Okay.
Those, and I think that's all I actually have when it comes to like manga, because there are quite a few manga out being sold right now in Popular Bookstore, but none of them really get my attention.
I don't trust
like, at all.
I don't like Popular, in case you don't know. I really don't like it as a chain bookstores because like not just the manga, not just the manga. I think they have terrible selections just all around.
Oof! Ouch! Ouch!
Yeah, I visit Kinokuniya in KL. I think it's a great bookstore.
I visited Kinokuniya I visited one in Singapore. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah, so after I gone to Kinokuniya, and I just say, holy shit! I don't think there's any bookstore in Malaysia can top this.
Why isn't it here?
Something looks so terrible.
Why
I think
isn't
it's because
here?
it's an international chain bookstore, like the large ones.
No, why is it not here?
I already say because maybe it's because it's an international chain bookstore and it's not large.
That is not even a good
only for the large ones. Like
Popular at the very
Popular is a Malaysia chain bookstore, so it can be set up anywhere else. And Kinokuniya can only be like international and big, so it can only be set out in large cities.
Yeah, that is true. It may take a while for them to like debate whether or not it is viable to put one here. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, that's
Like
not
it should be like a
really, but
business.
you have a point. Not
Yeah,
not
it's like
that's not what I want to
yeah.
say,
Now
but
that
you
I
have a
think about
point.
it, yes.
Like
Big
Kinokuniya
chains
is
always
so
have,
big. Yeah, this big chain. And just
and that's why I'm fucking waiting for it in the capital city of fucking. Is Kuching a capital city? Fuck, I
yes,
forgot.
Kuching is a capital city, and
Fuck,
I
how
also
the
don't
shit
think
did I forget?
I also don't
Jesus
think it's
Christ.
possible.
Okay.
It just I also don't think Kinokuniya is possible in Kuching or
How would that be the
Kinabalu.
case?
It's just that Kinokuniya is just too big or too city. It's too
Kinokuniya is
city.
so Kinokuniya is so large they don't take into account Kuching or Kota Kinabalu as potential places to earn lots of profit. Is that what you're trying to say?
Well,
Because that sounds
yeah,
like
you help
what you're
me
trying to say.
translated it. You help me translated it. I think it's a good enough translation.
Jesus Christ.
You help me translate it to the audience.
Motherfucker, you're
you
in
very
marketing. You should know how to say this stuff.
I'm not into marketing. I'm not interested in marketing.
Ish.
Okay. Anyway, so
What the heck?
yeah, so popular is
Yeah.
just as terrible selection all around. I have no books that I want to find there, and just King of Korea just spill every need of mine. And then I visited Europe and
Okay.
I visited Europe and and the bookstores there are also awesome. They also have books that I want to find.
Oh shit.
So yeah, I don't like popular and I always
I'm here
avoid
with
it.
fucking nothing.
Maybe also have fucking nothing.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any alternatives. I just use popular bookstore.
You know, you can use. Yeah, have you tried? Are you
Use
interested
internet.
in buying? Yeah, using the internet to buy stuff. Have you talked about that?
No, I'm still not used to that. If only because of the fact that I have never done it. I've only done to like buy Steam games, but that's not physical stuff. You
Yeah,
don't suddenly
I'm talking
have
about
Steam
physical
games
stuff.
coming into your mailbox. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not used to that. If only because of the fact that I have never used it, which is why I'm not used to it.
Okay, wait. I want to
That's
ask
what I'm trying to
first. First things first. I want to ask.
Yeah.
God damn it. God damn it. Okay, yeah. How what's the cost of the Yusu Battles books? How much do they cost?
Shit, I
One
remember.
volume.
Yeah.
Because if you, I want to
Popular.
say that a
It's
manga
10
volume.
ringgit on the internet.
What? 10 ringgit
Yeah.
on the internet?
No, that was a joke, man.
No, it's I want to say
the original of price. That was like 10 ringgit. Yeah.
I
What
want
do you
to
want to say? Come
that
on.
you know your voice is not very good, dude.
Oh no, what happened?
Okay, it's fine now.
No.
It's fine now.
Hey.
Okay, I want to say a manga volume is quite expensive.
How much?
So that's why I asked you how much is a Yusu Battle volume first. You just say you don't remember.
I said 15 ringgit.
Oh, 15 ringgit. Okay, that's
I
great.
remember, but then I remember.
That is great. That's great. That's very cheap. So
Yay.
an average volume in English is like 50 ringgit. 50.
Oof, ouch, ouch.
Yes, I'm not kidding. It's a 50 ringgit. So if I need to, if I want to buy the entire volumes of Toho, that's like 350 ringgit, or 7 volumes for business
What the
quarterly.
holy shit?
Yeah, it's kind of expensive. And there's cheaper options.
How much is a dojin? Is there a way to buy dojins?
I don't remember dojins. You cannot buy dojins. They don't sell dojins in bookstores. They only sell in Akihabara.
No. When I mean by ordering dojins online, is there a way to do that?
There is a way to do that, but that's way more complicated and way more expensive. We'll talk about that later.
Oh no.
We'll talk about it later. Okay, so there's cheaper options. You can buy mangas in original language, which is Japanese. It's like 20 ringgit per books, around 20 ringgit, 20 to 25. Okay. Or you can buy in Chinese as well, which is 20 to 25.
Ooh, okay.
And so if you buy English one, it's like 50, around 50 ringgit. And if you buy those collected editions of omnibus, yeah, 80 or 100 something. So Yeah, collecting manga
Oof,
is a
ouch,
it's quite expensive.
expensive job.
Expensive hobby.
Hobby.
Yeah.
I said job for some reason. Fuck.
And
Expensive hobby.
so every time when you read, so every time I read the mangas online, the scans, they'll just say support the authors. I'm just think, well, I don't know. I wonder how many people will do that. It's a very expensive thing to do.
Because it's expensive stuff. Come on.
For
Now, how the
just-
shit do you get dojins all the way from Japan
There's a
to
website.
here?
There is a website. I forgot the name.
Is it a shit? Is it
But
a
that
shit
website-
website?
No, it's not a shit website,
Oh,
but
okay, no, it's a pretty okay website. Pretty good.
but they make it very.
And then
So first you have DL
Thanks.
site, which is for digital. I don't know whether they are DRM free or not. So the other side has everything dojins from games to hentais to the mangas and
Okay,
SMR, just everything dojins, and they are all digitals. You can just buy directly from there if you
Ooh,
want the
okay,
digital
that's pretty
stuff, the outside. And the physical ones, I forgot the name, but it's kind of a very complicated process. So
Ouch.
they
What, they don't accept
it's a proxy.
non-Japanese stuff?
Proxy. I'm not sure whether it's a correct term. It's
Okay.
proxy buying, I think. Proxy buying
Why?
service, I think. Because the
Is it only
dojins they are
restricted to Japan?
no. It's because the dojins they are usually produced in limited quantities.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the artists when they draw the dojins they just print it out a limited numbers. And so if you
Fuck.
wanna buy it as a foreigner, if you wanna buy it, you use the proxy buying service. And so basically
Oh, that
hire
is sad.
people to buy the dojins for you, and then they ship
mail it to you.
Yeah, they mail it to you. So
What the
they make it
fuck?
very expensive because you hire someone, it costs.
You have to hire someone. Come on. Jesus
Because it's proxy
Christ.
buying. You are basically
Yeah.
telling someone they have to buy it. And there's the shipping fees. And dojin, I heard it's usually very expensive. So yeah,
Oh, so you
proxy buying.
okay? So
if
are
you
you
want the
telling me?
physical one.
So are you telling me I cannot get any of Zonos' 30 plus dojins anymore because they are in limited quantity, and I don't have the fucking money to get anyone to buy any of his newer ones?
There's an option, you know.
Oh, the digital, you mean?
No, there's an
I
option.
meant physical.
There's still another option for you.
What is this about?
Travel
What,
back in
printing
time.
it?
Travel back in time.
Oh,
You should start making a time machine.
Oh, that's
Well,
just to buy fucking. I made a time machine. What will you do? Will you go back in time to kill Hitler? Will you go back in time to meet Jesus? No, I will buy Zonos' fucking dojins, you son of a bitch. I'm like, whoa! Like, what the fuck is this? Really? Are you serious?
wow.
Do I not have a life? Do I not have any other priorities other than getting dojin physically?
Well, okay.
Oh my
I'm just
god.
kidding. So, are you interested in collecting digital dojins? I think the outside.
I could, by this point, if that is possible, if that's the only thing I could do, yeah, sure. Or I could ask one of my friends because he's in Japan right now. I have a guy who I guess is like,
That's good.
Is he half Japanese or something? And he's in Japan right now. He's basically by this point struggling through entrance exams. So I could, if he has the time, I think I could ask him to go to Ray Taisai one day and just get me a dojin. I don't know if he's okay with that.
That is
what?
That's actually better than proxy buying because you don't need to hire someone. He's your friend.
You just have to have a friend do it for you, motherfucker.
Yeah, and a friend do it for you, and yeah.
But I have no idea whether or not he's mentally stable by this point.
What's with the entrance exam? Is it very hard or something?
No, because of the fact that our education system is not as good as Japan's, he literally has to go through basically college again. He's already gone through it. He was with me in A-levels, in which case he would have gone to university if he were to stay here, if he wanted to, that is. But because it is so hard, he has to go back to Japanese college. and go up the school system again.
I
And
see.
I have absolutely no idea whether or not he's actually still okay, because he might as well be fucking dead. Because I remember him as a guy who's not very, he is very smart, but he's a bit lazy with what he does. And I have absolutely no faith in the idea that he is actually pulling through like without any issue.
Ouch.
He's still a great guy, but I don't know if he's okay right now. I haven't heard from him in a while.
I see.
Yeah. Oh well. So
Yeah.
I would love to visit Japan just to go to Reitaisai one day, I guess. Like, fuck, I want to meet like doujin artists and shit. Don't you want to do that, my friend? Especially since you were the one who asked for the time machine. Don't you want to do it, motherfucker? Come on, get a time machine.
I don't have any particular people I want to meet face to face, because I find like even and I find it very awkward. You know, I just very not awkward. It's just very nervous. What happens if I meet someone that I want to meet?
I keep imagining if I ever meet either Warugaki or Zonose, I would just have a big smile on my face that I cannot control, even though I know it looks fucking awkward. I'm just gonna be there going, "Can I buy this, please?"
Why don't you just go and hug them?
Dude, I would come to believe they have personal space, motherfucker. Dude. I thought the Japanese weren't that, open when it comes to personal space and stuff. So I would come to believe suddenly getting a hug from a stranger is one of the weirdest things to ever happen to them. I don't know. This is my presumption, basically.
I don't know. Or you can ask for autograph.
I mean, I could ask for an autograph. Yeah. Aren't there a few artists who are actually okay with people asking them for a drawing or something like that? I feel like there are a few people.
I'm not sure. Right? I'm not sure about that. It depends on how busy or whether they're willing to offer it. I've seen service like the one you say, they just like if you pay them, they can draw stuff for you. I've seen service like that before. Yeah. So it's been 1 hour and 12 minutes.
No, we haven't talked about Monster Hunter yet. This will be a 2-hour episode. Let's go.
What do you want to say about Monster Hunters?
I thought you wanted to say something about Monster Hunter.
We can leave it for in the future.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I think that's all of it today.
Yes, we've only talked about manga and
hold on
fucking today. Yeah.
Hold on first. I want to say,
yes.
You have someone you really want to meet. I don't have someone I really want to meet.
Actually. Yes, I have a fucking idol I want to meet.
Yeah, I don't have idols like you. So, yeah.
What a sad life you have.
No, I don't. I just that.
Okay, yes, of course you don't.
Yeah, but but yeah, I have the experience like in Discord when I just talk to someone, and then I just realized, hey, first, are you a game developer? Or are you a YouTuber? And then they say they are. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Someone in the Discord. I'm just talking to them. Holy shit, this is a very surreal.
Who?
It's just a lot. It's just
someone who actually developed. Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
It's just a lot. Sorry?
No, you keep going, man.
Yeah, I can give an example. There's just too much, and it's so much so that it becomes, you can say it's a very normal thing now. Just like next time if you're using Discord, if you're seeing someone who is a YouTuber or just created some stuff on the internet before, just don't be surprised. They're just normal people like us.
Oh shit! That reminds me. I remember my brother. I think he does have Discord. That's what I think. He was in a Discord of one YouTuber, and he won something from the YouTuber because the YouTuber at the time was doing some sort of small little what was it? That little draw sort of thing. like they draw the names of shit like that of someone on the Discord to give them a Jurassic Park game for free. He won it, and I was so surprised. I was like, "What the? Are you serious? You didn't buy
Giveaway?
this?"
Is it a giveaway?
Yes, a giveaway. Yes, I'm sorry. It was a giveaway. He actually got picked to be the one to be given the gift, the prize. My brother.
It's a free giveaway.
Yes, a free giveaway for a PC version of, I think it was, what was it called? Jurassic World Evolution or something like that. The newest Jurassic Park game.
I know about that. Yeah.
It was so like surreal because I never thought my brother would win like something from a YouTube. I would never think me or my brother would win anything from a giveaway. But for some reason he got it anyway. So I was like, sure.
Oh, they must be very happy. Even I will be quite happy. I'll be very happy. Like, oh my god.
Dude, if someone could give me a fucking PS4 for free, I would be happy.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Jesus, man.
Oh, okay.
I want a PS4. I wonder if the PS4 has a price decrease right now. I don't know.
Yeah, probably because it's Christmas.
Yeah, but I will come to believe I don't even know how to approach my parents to ask them for a PS4 by this point. I might as well just wait until I get a job, or at least until my first book gets published.
See if I can it's PS5.
Yeah, but I might as well just get a PS4 for Bloodborne anyway.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
maybe just wait until my first book gets published, see what happens.
Yeah,
which is a bit sad because I have heard your first book gets. I mean, I've heard that books get. It takes quite a while for a book to get published because there's a lot of shit to go through. Which is a bit sad.
Yeah. Well. So it's being 1 hour and 16 minutes. I think we should stop here.
Okay. So everyone, thanks for listening to Erratic Symposium, episode 3, where the only thing we talk about is manga, doujins, a time machine to get doujins, and how we just don't have.
We also talk about circlejerks. We have to talk about circlejerks.
We have to talk about circle jerking, which is the weird. Gosh, I wanted to make a joke about some super weird, like masturbation joke or something, but I was like,
what the fuck?
Come on, circle jerk. Think about the fucking name. But I was like, no, you will not appreciate the fucking joke.
Yeah, I'm fine with sex joke. I'm fine with
yeah, but you didn't get the joke that I said. You got it now, but you never got it the first time I said it.
No, I don't care.
Yeah. To anyone who's listening, the joke I said is basically a joke from British comedian Jimmy Carr.
Do you have to say this?
Because I need people to know how terrible your sense of dark humor is.
Oh, screw you.
Yeah, when a dog is in heat, it means it wants sex. That is my defense. And that was the joke, and you didn't get it for so long.
I don't find it funny anyway.
Oh, fuck off. It's hilarious.
Okay, because I think that we end here now.
Okay, in any case, thank you for listening.
Goodbye.
Fucking bye.